Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Monday, January 20th, 2025. So, did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And what did you think?
I thought it was a very good crossword. It was very typical Monday crossword, but I enjoyed it very much.
That's good.
What'd you think?
I thought it was fine. It was by Katie Bill and Jeff Chen.
A Jeff Chen puzzle.
He was the collaborator. Katie Bill got star billing, as it were, and it was her debut and his 160th.
Wow.
Including, he has done 112 collaborations. So maybe he's available.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Well, I think that Katie, this being her first puzzle, very nice. And we've had quite a few crossword authors that it's been their first puzzle lately. A lot of new ones.
Yep.
That's great.
That's how they keep the old bloodline flowing there, as it were.
I guess so.
I think I need to work on that metaphor. But anyway, there was a theme here.
There was. And it was rather clever. There were 4 themed clues and a revealer. And they were all running across toward the middle of the puzzle. And they were all compound answers, 2-word answers. The first one was 20 across, path of advancement for a lawyer, and that was partner track. And then we had 27 across, position for Steph Curry or Caitlin Clark, and that was point guard. And 36 across, go along with the prevailing wisdom, and that was follow the herd, which I've never heard before. I've heard follow the crowd, but follow the herd. And then finally 49 across, manual for consistency in writing, and that was style guide. And the revealer shows what they all have in common. That was 56 across, do one's job to the point of exhaustion, or a hint to the ends of the theme clues. And that was work like a dog. And if you look at the end of the theme clues, you see words that are all related to working dogs. Partner track, point guard, follow the herd, and style guide. You have a guide dog, you have a herd dog, you have a guard dog, and I guess you have a track dog for those racing dogs.
Ah, that's what they're talking about. Okay.
Yes. So that was the puzzle theme.
Yep.
Very nicely done.
Yes. Follow the herd. I guess I was, follow the crowd. I had follow the something else. The something else now eludes me, but it definitely wasn't herd.
Yes.
And I was sort of surprised, but I couldn't get 35 down to work. 35 down being hair knots with a French name was chignon.
Right.
And whatever I had there, follow the lead? No, it doesn't sound right either. I don't know. I invented some word that clearly did not fit.
Okay.
And yeah, this took me a little longer than usual. I started off slowly, 1 across, unwanted piece of mail. I thought spam.
Me too.
Then I thought junk.
I thought junk first.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yes.
And then, but it turned out to be bill.
Right.
I get so few bills in the mail now.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why it didn't occur to me. It's just
Right. Me too.
all I get are catalogs,
Yeah.
which are also unwanted, but not quite as unwanted.
But yes, that is very true. I get very few bills in the mail.
I liked, 17 across, only UN member whose name starts with Q, Qatar.
Yes, I knew that right away.
That's the only country I know that starts with a Q, so that
Yes.
sort of sped that up.
I don't know that there are any other countries that begin with Q.
Well, if Quebec ever secedes, then we can have Quebec.
I suppose so.
Because I assume if they did secede, they wouldn't change their name at the same time.
Probably
'cause that would
not.
be doubly confusing.
Yes.
Let's see. We had 10 down. Kevin of Shark Tank, also known as Mr. Wonderful, O'Leary.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank?
No.
Oh, okay. How about the one next to it? Tween sister of Barbie, Stacy.
I did not know that. I thought that she had a little sister named Skipper.
She does have a sister named Skipper. She has another sister named Stacy. She seems to have a whole lot of siblings.
Wow.
I think
Any little brothers or big brothers?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. I'm looking here on Wikipedia, and they're not giving me a let's see. Barbie has 3 younger sisters: Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea. And then discontinued characters. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
There was a tragic accident. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have any brothers.
Maybe not.
It is curious to me that that her parents, George Roberts and Margaret Rollins Roberts, apparently they lived in Willow, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they're fictional, but still. And actually, so is Willow, Wisconsin, as far as I can tell.
Say, where's Willow?
I'm just gonna name our backyard Willow, Wisconsin, and see how many people we get to come to the Barbie Museum.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to go over to Walmart to buy a few props. Barbie was born here.
Uh-huh.
So I found that to be absolutely fascinating that there was a Wisconsin tie-in.
Wow, I never knew.
Yeah, I just wonder where they wanted Willow to really be.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming Green Bay.
Willow, Wisconsin.
She sort of seems like a Green Bay sort of girl.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I'm not sure about Stacy.
Doesn't
Doesn't get quite the publicity. There hasn't been a Stacy movie.
Mm-hmm. I had a Skipper. I had Barbie, of course, but I had a Skipper too. So,
But Skipper wouldn't have fitted in the grid. So
no, Stacy it was.
In that vicinity, we had 16 across. Sephora rival was Ulta,
Yes,
which I'm assuming you just rattled off.
I did.
I did not. I thought Avia, and then I thought, wait, isn't that a shoe? That's a running shoe, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so I had a Avia for a while before I had to retreat because 9 down made contented sounds like a cat was purred.
That's
That
right.
was definitely a gimme.
Yes, that should have helped you
Mm-hmm.
to get to Ulta.
22 down, as if I haven't heard this word enough this week, Roblox or TikTok. And the answer was app.
That's right.
So I got that one right away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. High-pitched bark, 22 across. I wanted to go for yip.
Well, I did too.
And the answer was arf.
I know.
I believe that yip is higher pitched than arf.
You know, ARF can be any pitch.
I think arf is arf, arf, and yip is yip, yip.
Uh-huh.
At least that's my conception. But apparently Katie and Jeff...
How often have you talked to dogs? You seem to know a lot about their language.
I try not to talk to dogs too much because that then starts to raise unusual questions.
Yeah,
21 down, toupee in slang. I went for lid, which is really slang for a hat.
A lid.
Lid. Well, it was, it is hat. At least I got the right area of the body.
But it's a rug. A rug, that's at the bottom of your house by your feet.
So why would that make more sense to be a toupee?
Well, because it's furry and removable, I guess.
Well,
like
so's
a
my
rug.
like a lid. Anyway, I backtracked on lid to get to rug.
Mm-hmm, very good.
Let's see here. 33 across, one of my favorite words. Speaking platforms, podia.
Podia. I had no idea what that was going to be, but I thought it's not going to end in an S. So even though it was plural, but podia.
I just have a feeling that some drug company is going to release something called podia at some point.
I know, it does sound like a drug, doesn't it?
And I think, sort of as a sleeping draught, I think that would make the most sense. Having trouble falling asleep? Try podia. There will be someone talking to you in a monotone, like this one.
There you go.
49 across, Manual for Consistency in Writing, Style Guide. I was trying to come up with the name of the style guide, and there's something by Somebody and White. Green and White? No, that can't be right. Stern and White?
Oh, boy, no, I can't remember.
It was Somebody and White.
Mm-hmm.
And the other person, I don't believe... Struck and... Right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Struck and White.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to get that to fit. Because I thought they were looking for a particular manual,
Well, yes.
They were not. They were just looking for the general term.
Mm-hmm. Style guide.
Let's see. I wrapped up my difficulties at 60 down. Eccentric expert. I had it starting with a G. I went for guru.
That would make sense.
Yep, but it wasn't right. It was geek.
It was geek, right. And that cross was 62, novices informally. And I put noobs, spelled N-O-O-B-S.
Right.
But it was N-E-W-B-S.
Yes.
I wonder if there's a difference between the noobs that are spelled N-E-W-B-S and the noobs spelled N-O-O-B-S, because we've had both.
I think noobs with the two O's, those are British noobs.
Oh.
because they've taken their OO levels.
Oh.
Wait, that might be something out of Harry Potter.
I think so. That's owls.
But what that definitely was an example of 61 across. Biscuit for cookie or chips for fries. Briticism.
Yes. Yes, I thought that was an interesting word.
I want to call it a Britishism, but that's just too hard to say. Briticism. You have to sort of you have to sort of cut it off at the s sound.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But you never say really British. I mean, you go right from the I into the sh.
Mm-hmm.
There's never a s part to it. British.
If you say so. Okay.
All right. Listeners are invited to play that part of the podcast back in slow motion. If you can do such a thing.
Under Briticism.
Briticism, yes.
Briticism was 67 across. Utah Winter Resort, which seems has been in the puzzle every other day. But anyway, it was Alta.
Yes.
Once again, Alta. And we originally were talking about Alta.
Yes.
So we had Alta and Alta.
Alta and Alta, indeed.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, I think that's it for this crossword.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Yes.
A reminder that tomorrow we have our Triplet Tuesday event. And you're invited to participate and see how you do against whichever one of us is going to be facing the music, so to speak.
That's right.
And we'll figure out who that is. And we hope you're going to come back.
I know who it is.
You know who it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
That's right.
Okay. Got it.
You knew too.
All right. Anyway, we'll be doing our Triplet Tuesday segment tomorrow.
Yep.
And analyzing tomorrow's crossword. So we hope you'll come back to hear us do that tomorrow.
Bye-bye.